punch you. I was like, you don't.
I really like it though, and I could see myself being overly annoying about touching your hair because it was my first time seeing it.
It's like, please, just don't.
And it's just so soft and curly, and
don't punch him. She was really getting my fucking nerves. I was like, if you touch my hair one more time.
Well, shit like that happens. I'm so sorry. No means no, right?
No means no.
Hashtag me too. Hashtag not me.
Hashtag that ain't my business. Hashtag but I will punch you next time you don't listen.
But anyways, I'm recording already.
Okay.
It's so much easier to do it that way, to like just start. Oh, now we got people wanting to interfere.
Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna need you to put your phone on like do not disturb because I am what you call run a multi-$1,000 corporation right now.
Nigga, I'm not putting my phone on do not disturb. Over here.
But anyways, I'm not gonna do my traditional intro. It's just too damn loud, and I don't feel like being loud.
You can be loud, it's okay.
I just don't feel like doing it. Okay, I'll do it later.
Okay,
Goddamn.
Yeah, let's not do that.
So I have a special guest on the pod this week. Today, I shouldn't say this week because God knows I'm gonna put this out. My good friend Emmy here.
Hi.
Was this your second time on the pod?
Yeah, we did an impromptu one the other night when I had my vision board party. You just kind of popped up, and at a time you weren't supposed to pop up, but glad it worked out that way.
You know what? I feel like I brought something to the room that was necessary.
I was actually like, okay, I gotta kick him out now. But then I was like, don't kick him out. I mean, it's like almost New Year's and shit, and so I didn't kick you out, and I'm glad we kept you.
I'm glad I came. Good one, Em. But I'm really happy I came over for that because we were just able to talk.
Yeah.
And like the conversation like really sat with me. Like sometimes I have a lot of conversations with people. I forget a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
But just the content that we talked about. Like I've had like multiple conversations about that conversation like since I left.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what really let me know it was like an impactful conversation because you got like a group of people about 8 years like spend about 8 years. And we're all in here together, and we're all figuring out life still, but from different places. And I don't know if I recorded it or it was something I just said like in the conversation. I just wish I could have had that conversation when I was 19 or 20.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, just to say like, I don't really like myself right now, and here's why. And it's like, but for somebody to say, you know what you're going through is natural, because I feel like a lot of like self-loathing stuff that you go through, you really feel like you're the only person going through it. Yeah. And even when you see people who are like that, you go like, oh, well, I'm not like them or nothing, you know? Yeah. It's like, I still love myself. Like, I love being black. But it's like, yeah. At the same time, I don't know. It is what it is.
It was a good combo. It was a good start to the new year. It was good everything. No, New Year, New Me is dumb.
As hell, because you're the same person.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know, people want to try to be different and start trying to be different after New Year. Like, nigga, can I say nigga?
Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want on my podcast.
Okay. I didn't know. Start trying to be different after New Year. Like, there's 365 other days for you to start. You don't have to wait till the New Year. So it should be New Year, better you. But that's just me.
Exactly, and I just think you should, like, make it more like new day. New day, better me. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day you should be looking to get better.
Better than you were yesterday.
Exactly. And even if no matter where you are on that spectrum, because you can have, like, 6 bad weeks, but week 7, you can become a better person because of the bad weeks that you had.
Feel that in my soul, honey.
Yeah, I've had some bad years.
I haven't had bad years, but it's like, for me, like, when it fucking rains, it pours. So, like, for instance, 2019, then I guess we'll get into that later, but 2019, the first half was just beautiful. Like, it was just fucking beautiful. Like, my business, and I traveled, and I was butt naked on the beach. Like, it was just nice. It was just nice. And then the second part of the year, when fucking got back into school, Lord.
Yeah, school is a struggle. I'm in school now, and I'd be always be like, bro, fuck school. I hate school. But I appreciate what value it brings. It's funny you talk about school. We were having a conversation in a group text, and we were talking about like the value of education, and it was all over the place because it's really hard as a college graduate to tell somebody like, yeah, I think the college experience isn't necessary to be successful in life.
Pause. Was this group text a group of people that I know or no?
No.
Okay.
It was a group of friends I have from Morehouse.
Oh, okay.
And we were just talking about like, I was like, yeah, the years of 18 to 22, I needed to be in college for what it did for me socially. But like academically, I didn't need that. Like I knew how to learn already. I knew how to like read something, analyze it, and then...
Well, let's hope you knew how to read.
I'm just saying, like, I knew how to read, analyze, and then summarize and give that to somebody. Or if I'm not summarizing, I can take it, make my own argument from it, and then present that in an eloquent way. Did I get better while I was in college? Yes, because I did it more often. But to like right now, I can't write a paper as well as I could when I was an undergraduate student. Because I don't write papers anymore.
Wait, did we have this conversation today? Was that us? We're talking about this? Cool. I had a conversation with somebody, and I get it, and I get what you're saying, what it did for you socially, but I got a holistic, just gives me chills, but I got like a holistic experience when I went to college. So the teachers and professors I met there, and you know me, like
they don't know you actually.
Well, you, but I'm just a
loud.
Not loud. I am a personable, outgoing person. So my professors and the president of the university and everybody knew.
These people knew you.
They knew me. So like my recommendations that I have now are all coming from them people, like those people. So it was a lot of like professional development. It was a lot of academic development. It was just for me though. So, but I get what you're saying though, because school ain't for everybody.
But I also walked around campus like with hoodies and headphones in a lot. So like I didn't. Even like in class, like I showed up to class like 2 minutes before class started. I sat in the back with my laptop up, probably not paying attention. I may be asleep, and then I just walk out of class because everything I did was like, you're talking about something that I have to read anyways to be able to write this paper. So like, let's talk about it. Maybe I get a different point of view from what I pay attention from class, but then I'm gonna write my paper and be on my merry way.
I mean, I sat in the back too, but like I said, I was in other shit, so it was like.
You left-handed or right-handed? Did you shoot left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed. That's good. I can kill y'all.
And now I'm just looking at like your groupings right here, and like I'm no gun expert, but I can. You were making pretty much the same mistake every time.
How you making a mistake shooting at the target?
Because of you have some fairly consistent groupings that are low and to the left. It's just your grip.
And I also think that this was the first poster, so everybody shot on this. So I don't know if this is just mine, but I know this one right here is mine.
Okay. I just saw it and it grabbed my attention. Forgive me.
Tell them what you're looking at.
I mean, I was looking at a target. Fuck it.
I went to a gun range like a couple years ago, and I shot Florida. For the first time in Florida. I was in Miami, yes.
Stand your ground.
Well, but yeah. And I got really close to the target, to the center.
All right, anyways, the purpose of this conversation that we're going to have is to talk about Rooted in the Loop.
Rooted in the Loop is the business I started. I am an LLC that I started in 2019 that helps people and guides people on their transition to a plant-based / vegan diet, because plant-based and vegan aren't necessarily the same.
What's the difference between plant-based and vegan?
So for me, the difference between plant-based and vegan, plant-based to me is like strictly like plants. You're eating mostly like plants from the ground, so tomatoes, zucchini, squash, everything is grown. Vegan there are processed vegan foods. So to me, vegan is when you balance like the processed and the plant-based. So like your vegan butters and your meat replacements and your vegan mayo, all that to me is vegan and not plant-based, because it doesn't directly, it's processed basically. Shit is processed.
So is it healthy?
It's healthier than, I'd say, eating meat, but like I said, anything processed isn't good for you. So you have to have that in moderation.
Do you ever miss meat?
I do not. When I first went, I did miss Zaxby's, and Zaxby's chicken was the only thing that I missed. Now, and I didn't think I'd ever get to this place, but now when I smell meat, like, it makes me sick, and I didn't think I'd ever get to this place because I'm literally the only person in my household who is vegan. So it's like, oh, you have the smells all the time, but like, it literally, and then watching people like cut up chicken and shit, oh, that shit makes me want to throw the fuck up. So no, I don't necessarily like miss it, but when I first started, I missed Zaxby's.
How long have you been a vegan anyways?
2 years. 2.
All right, so like I've seen people like change their diets, and like I've personally changed my diet in the last, I guess I started like 2016.
And although he flexes, he does have plant-based days. Don't let him tell you different.
Let's go with plant-based meals. Let's not say a
Actually,
whole day.
he vegan meals probably, but don't let him flex on y'all. But go ahead. 2016.
So yeah, I started changing up my diet. Then I stopped eating pork regularly. That's how I started, and then like I stopped eating beef regularly. And like to this day, I don't eat either of those regularly. Do I still eat them? Yes. If I want a damn burger, I'm gonna get a burger. And I try to like keep it isolated to the weekends. But even still with that, like I don't eat beef or pork on the weekends just because it's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just if I'm going to have my cheat meals, quote unquote, that's when it is. And then every now and then I just eat them just to make sure that I don't go too long without eating them. So because I don't want to get sick.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, I ate some heavy food when I came home, and I got sick because I don't eat this heavy shit. So how did you start?
So I also started, I gave up pork. Pork is just fucking disgusting. So I gave up pork first, and this is when
Pork is not disgusting. Pork chops are amazing.
Pork is
Good
disgusting.
fried bacon.
And the shit, whatever. Anyways, so I stopped.
You can talk about how I'm not talking about the health benefits. I'm talking about the taste.
Anyways, so I stopped eating pork, and then I went, and this was when I was in Miami, and I've never eaten seafood of any type, so I mean, this was kind of easy for me. But I stopped eating pork, and then maybe like that next January, my cousin Kennedy, who's like the only other vegan in our family, was like, "Oh my god, you should try going vegan." So I tried it that January, and but I was doing like during the week I was vegan, and then during the weekend I was still like eating meat and shit, because it's just easier to meal prep during the week and just take it with you. So that's what I was doing. And then I was going out on the weekend, so it's like it's 3:00 in the morning. I'm fucking hungry. I want a piece of pizza. So whatever. So then I did that for like a month, and at the end of that month, my body was like, okay, bitch, you need to like decide what are you gonna do, because like my body was not agreeing with like eating both ways. Like you need to pick. So I picked, and I've been vegan ever since.
When was this?
Oh Lord, I left Miami in 2017.
So you don't even remember the damn days. You're gonna be the one that's gonna forget your own anniversary.
Oh yeah, I be forgetting my birthday. No, I'm lying. I don't forget my birthday, but I forget other people's birthday.
It's not that important.
I don't know my mom's birthday. I probably
That's
shouldn't say
terrible.
That. I probably shouldn't say that. I don't know my dad's either. But yeah.
Shit, my dad's in a couple of days. So has vegan changed your dating life?
Has it changed my dating life?
Yeah.
No, but now I'm more conscious of like what people that I'm interested in, like what their lifestyle is. Like I honestly don't care that if I like you and you're not vegan, like it doesn't matter to me. But I do care if you're not vegan and then you're also not willing to try, which means like if we go out on a date, you're not gonna consider the fact that there has to be options for me. So that's one thing that I do. But the last nigga I talked to was like vegan, pescatarian-ish. So that was fine. But yeah.
How do you think that plays if you have kids?
I don't want kids, so we can just end this conversation here. But I will give you, like, just to answer your question, they would be vegan.
Like,
because I'm cooking.
Like, so like that's non-debatable.
That's not debatable.
What if husband can cook?
Okay, husband can cook his food. I mean, but like honestly, like when a woman gets pregnant and then they are, feeding and nursing the baby, like they're feeding the baby. So I'm gonna probably get up and be fixing, even when the child gets older, fixing the child something to eat. So the child is gonna be vegan.
Damn, if that came up in conversation before.
Hell no, these niggas don't want no fucking kids.
You don't mean they won't put one in you?
Ah, yes it does. You gotta be smart. Not all these children.
Fuck around, get your ass trapped.
You can't. Listen, I don't want to be controversial on this shit, but
it's okay. If there's any place to come and be controversial, I promise you, this is a place where we accept and welcome controversy.
I know what your podcast is, but like I said, just for me personally, I don't want to be controversial. But you probably know what I'm thinking, so I can't get trapped. So.
Good point there.
So yeah.
All right. So yeah, we started Rooted in the Loop this year.
2019, yeah.
Oh shit! It is 2020. I'm tripping. So yeah, you started last year. Let's talk about it. Like.
So the way it got started was I had to move back home from Miami.
Go to Miami.
And I got a job. I was working at a daycare. I've always worked with kids, like my whole entire life. I was working at a daycare. I was over it. Like I'm good at what the fuck I do. I'm just gonna say that I'm good at what the fuck I do. Anything that I touch, I'm good at what I do. So they were working me to death, and the kids were getting on nerves, and I was ready to strangle people's children. So I was like, Emmy, it's time for you to go. So I quit, and I didn't have no job, and I was like, bruh, like, what the fuck are you gonna do? And so, and then two, that I saw a need in my community because we're taking all these pills and we're eating the shit that's making us take these pills, and it was just a lot. So I was like, so between like me needing to find a way to make money and then me seeing a need in my community, I started Rooted in the Loop. So it was me, Kennedy, her boyfriend, Maggie, I think Nikki was there, my aunt, and we all kind of just like were at the house, and I told Kennedy my idea, and I was like, bruh, what do you think? And so she helped me with my logo. She helped me, I think TT helped me come up with the name. Like, so that's kind of how it got started.
That's dope. I remember when I first saw the whole Rooted in the Loop.
Oh my God.
And I felt like the first couple times I talked shit, it was privately. I think. Cause then I had to get I had to get a pulse for what you had going on. I just can't make fun of you for no reason. Like, that would be mean and cruel, and I'm not that type of person. I don't make fun of anybody for no reason. So then I kind of watch. I'm like, oh, everybody reposting this shit, and and then you started doing the meal things, I guess the consultations, right? Mm-hmm. And I still ain't got my consultation.
This Negro is never fucking home, so I don't know when, and I don't stay here no more, so.
I'm home now. I ain't got no vegan consultation.
I think I did give you a consultation one time.
We did the jerk chickpeas or some shit, but you said you ain't cooking that for me. You just let me have some.
What?
We had what?
Oh no, he came over here and I told him I'd give him a consultation, but this nigga thought that the consultation included me cooking fucking food for him. Like, nigga, no.
Absolutely.
This ain't no private chef.
Look, if you want to try to, educate me.
No, absolutely not.
On what it is to be vegan.
No.
Then you gotta cook me a vegan meal.
No.
I can't cook my own vegan meals. I'm not vegan.
You can pay for the vegan meal.
I would pay you for the vegan meal.
Now he's sitting over here lying, y'all. He flexing.
I would not. I didn't say that I did pay you. I said I would pay you.
That wasn't brought up in the conversation. He just wanted me to cook for free for him when he came over here that one time. And he had come for a consultation. But I ended up giving him food anyway because that's the type of person that I am.
But no, I would have paid for the food. I support my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I just bought a pair of slides yesterday.
I know I need to get some.
Oh, yeah, you tripping.
Shout out to Morgan.
Yeah.
I definitely need to get some.
Yeah, Queen me.
Queen me, period, poo.
You said period, right?
Period, poo.
Whatever the fuck what does that even mean?
Oh, some city girl shit, I don't know.
Don't be using no city girl shit on there.
Ah.
What we're not gonna do
Hey,
is...
see, first of all, you at my motherfucking house, so I can do what the motherfuck I want to do.
What you know? You're on my motherfucking you're on my podcast. So...
You want me to go get my dog? Y'all, hold on, pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Leave Rover out. Yeah.
He was over here the other day for our for the vision board party thing, and so he had to go out to the car. I don't even know what he went to go get, but he had to go out to his car and get something. And my dog is like, she's a free spirit, so she just gets to go in and out if she pleases.
And she be barking and shit.
He called me and was like, Emmy, come here, come get your dog. So this nigga was posted up in his car and would not get out because my dog was like barking and shit. He's so scary ass.
Yeah, I'm scared of dogs. I think everybody who knows me knows I'm afraid of animals. Put your animals away when I come around.
No.
If I can't speak English to you, the language that I speak, if I cannot speak that language to you and have a conversation with you about stuff, I am naturally distrustful of what you're going to do. Because I don't know your intentions. I can't talk to you.
Adam Christopher, that is a little much.
Sorry. If we can't communicate, then I don't know what you're trying to do. Obviously, you can read a little bit of body language, but that's a dog. The dog might bite me, and then I gotta kick it.
You just have to be nice to her, and you're not gonna kick my dog, because then I have to beat your ass, and I will stab you.
Well, you heard that there. If I end up stabbed, you know who did it. And she's not too hard to find. What's your Instagram handle?
IMME_92, and then my business is Rooted in the Loop.
All right, thanks. So yeah, if I get stabbed, there goes her two handles. You know where to locate her at.
Come find me, and y'all can get stabbed too.
No, they're jokes, okay? All right, so let's see. We're talking about Rooted in the Loop, ain't we? No, we're talking about.
Oh, and also, Rooted in the Loop, the name comes from the acreage of land that my family owns. So, Robinson Loop was my grandfather's last name. So, Robinson Loop, Rooted in the Loop, it's where I grew up. It's where we grow our own crops as well. So, that's kind of where the name came from.
I'm taking over the loop. Think I'm playing?
It's really not. Like, you're really not. Let it go. Y'all got enough land over there on Maze Road.
So? Can never have too much.
You're right, but you ain't coming up here taking mine.
I'm not gonna take it.
You ain't gonna buy it either. We're not selling.
I'm not gonna buy it.
What you gonna? You ain't. Who you marrying? who you marrying?
It's a great question.
It's not many of us.
I'm gonna shut the hell up because I have a podcast and I have listeners.
It's not. You think.
Well, this movie about a 15-year plot. 15? I'm 28. Nah, ain't that been 15. It's been 10 for real. 18. Shit, 6, 8. It's been about 10 years. I know it ain't gonna work. It's okay though. I can still hope and dream.
Yeah, hope and dream.
Shoot, man. Look. Don't matter what time's left on the clock, don't matter how much defense is there. If you can get a little bit of separation and pull up for that shot, you goddamn shoot. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I guess I should probably. What's up, Frico?
What's up, what is on with?
I am over here at Emmy's recording a podcast right now. Todd.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up out there.
How you gonna pull up over here and ain't nobody invite you over here?
Because we're having dinner next door.
First of all, you my cousin. I do things I want to. And I've been walking in that house. I'm invited since I was 15 years old, so I ain't shit.
You ain't gonna walk in here today, now.
Okay, whatever.
Gigi gonna be at the door waiting for you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Rover waiting on you. All right. Nah, it's dope to have you on the pod though, like just me and you, because we argue like siblings, and we have for years until like I think you went to school and you cut me off for like 4 years.
I did not cut you off.
And then adult life happened, and then we all circled back. You know, people go to college, they start trying to find themselves and forget about the people who really held them down when
So
they
let's
needed help.
let's just reverse that. Let's stop. First of all, I didn't have. Yeah, I wish y'all could have seen what the fuck he just did.
The old nigga whoa. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that.
Nasty. I went to college and I've always been pretty secure in who I was, so that's number one. But number two, I did not forget about him. AC has always been fucking aggravating to my life. But with that being said, AC also holds a very, very special place in my heart. And I love his mom and his grandma as well. So he's doing the most right now.
Not at all. She went down to Jacksonville and just turned into a whole new person. I don't even know this person anymore.
I've literally been the same person since I was in fucking kindergarten. So
I didn't know you in kindergarten.
then there's that. You didn't. We got friends. We got friends. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm illiterate. We became friends late.
Yeah, because y'all lived out here where nobody comes.
Oh my gosh. What is it? Okay.
No. So for the people who aren't from Cartersville, which is I assume most of the people who listen to my podcast, you have the city of Cartersville, right? And there are different schools that we have here. You have Cartersville and Cass High School, right? Those are like the two staple high schools in the community, right?
They're staple high schools because they were here first.
I was getting to that point. I wasn't about to shit on Woodland for being bummy. I was about to just say it came later. So you have Cass and Cartersville. They're like the two staple high schools in the area. Cartersville's the city school. Cass is the county school. Then you have like your Woodlands and not your Woodlands, sorry. You have your Daresvilles that no one really cares about because the Daresville is out of the way. Like you never have to go there. And then they realized that they were like, there's too many people in Cass High School, so they had to build another school because there's an area where there's a lot of people coming from that was just being underrepresented. Not to mention like them going to like, just imagine you having to go to Cass Middle.
I don't even know what that's at.
Right, or having to go to South Central Middle.
What is that?
In Ackworth, just because of your location, like out here, like yeah, y'all got Mission Road, and after that, what? Like until they built Woodland, there wasn't a close middle school.
Oh yeah.
And then even for high school, like you going to Cass High, it's not terribly far, but that's not like a great commute.
Mm-hmm. If you go to back way, yeah.
So then they built Woodland in like the late '90s.
Yeah, cause Pat and JJ them went so.
Yeah, so like they built Woodland in the late '90s. And then they long story short is the people who went to Woodland, they like lived in their own little universe for the most part. And people went to Cass and Cartersville, we like interacted with one another and we all like know each other, have our own little jokes. And then you just got the Woodland people.
He's not lying either, cause like I be out with Kiana and Darian and then it'll be like, you be like, oh you know, I was like, I don't know her. I'd be like, oh you know, I don't know them.
Yeah, nah. Like, y'all was just like out here and like y'all like had each other, and it seemed like y'all's bonds with one another were like way like more tight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like even now, I was out with Twan, Ridge, RJ,
oh my god,
Hosey. You know what I mean? And like,
yeah,
like y'all like really like run deep and like really rock with each other. Mm-hmm. But we always thought the dudes was corny and they had more women out here. But it probably was the same. If we think about it,
we were just different women out here, so it wasn't the same women that was over there.
Cause we grew up around seeing all them everywhere.
Yeah.
But I said that to say nothing. Well, we met at Eddie Lee Wilkins camp. Oh, I hated you.
What did I do? I don't remember this. I thought we met when me and Ty started hanging out.
That's when we got cool.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
I met you when I was like, who are these girls I've never seen before?
So that's why you hated me?
No, I didn't hate you when we were kids. No, there was a reason. Like, it's your personality or something. It's something you used to do. I don't know.
I'm just so bubbly and energetic, and he's just such a little ass wipe all the time. So I guess that was just too much
who
for
wants
him.
to deal with bubbly and energetic all the time? I'm mad all the time.
Okay, well then that's on your person.
How did you and Todd start hanging out? Was that with your freshman year of high school or sophomore year?
Honestly, I don't even fucking remember. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
You just started showing up at stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember always being at the house after that. We found out we were cousins, and then I was just always there.
Then you became like somewhat of a caretaker.
Yeah, oh gosh, that's literally the fucking story of my whole fucking life. I'm always taking care of fucking people, but who be here to take care of me? Question mark.
No, I take
Anyways,
care of
AC, shut the fuck
you
up.
wouldn't let me.
Don't flex.
You wouldn't let me take care of you.
Anyways, so back to what we were talking about. But
I was trying to show you the finer side of life at one point.
Yeah, back to what we were talking about. I started hanging out with them, and I just always pop up at the house, and then they get drunk, and then I have to like drive them places, or then I have to go pick them up from places. It was a good time. I appreciate the time that I spent because it was usually me and Kiana, the only girls over there, and so I got to see how like niggas really be acting. Ooh, child, y'all's a mess. Y'all is a mess.
Like I said on the last pod, Emmy is a real one because she always held it down.
Y'all is a mess.
Oh, so besides being a vegan, what are your other hobbies include? When's the last time you played tennis?
I retired from tennis a long time ago.
Did you play any after high school?
No. I probably wouldn't even do what I wouldn't know what to do with this right now.
There's a part of me that wants to pick it back up. But none of the people who I want to be around want to play tennis. Like, and I don't want to play competitively. I say that, but once I start back playing, like if I start playing consistently, I'm gonna want to beat people. But it's just a nice way to blow off some steam and kill 2 hours.
I did. I enjoyed. Tennis was that's the best way I can describe it. It was an ant for me. It was like I liked it, but then tennis honestly for me was the sport that I played because there was no boys. So when I was growing up in my household, I had a 2-parent household back in the day. Tennis was the sport that I picked up and I was decent at.
I used to bust her ass.
No, he didn't. That I was decent at, that I felt would like appease my dad. I tried track and almost passed the fuck out, so that was dead.
Oh ass.
Yeah. So I enjoyed tennis, and then my cousin played as well, so it was like we played together. But after, yeah, I wasn't good enough to do nothing like for with it afterwards.
I didn't like tennis players.
You know, I think I get what you're saying because there was a couple girls on the tennis team that I didn't really fuck with, but we also had Adam Tobin and Michael Janusic. I don't know if you know them.
Tobin played tennis?
Yes. And that's
But they were real athletes.
They were athletes and coming from basketball, so it was
they had a different
and they were good, and it pissed like the real tennis players off because they were coming and whooping ass, but they weren't, you know what I'm saying? And they were having fun, like they really didn't give a fuck. And that's like I enjoy that so much.
So that's why it's weird. Same with soccer players, right? Tennis players and soccer players, a lot of people who usually play those sports are a bit more privileged, like especially like American tennis players, American soccer players, right? And they spend all this time developing those skills, but like most of them aren't really athletic. They have a good skill set because they've worked at it. But like at the high school level, it's not like these people are like elite tennis players, elite soccer players. But when you come out there, if you're more raw, you're athletic, you play different sports, they usually aren't accepting to you. Because I remember I played soccer in high school. Never played soccer in my life, but I could run, jump, and I was coordinated. So once I learned how to kick the ball, like properly and handle the ball a little bit, like after playing for a couple years, like I was a decent soccer player.
I forgot all about that.
And like a lot of soccer players hated me. They're like, "That's not how you play." I'm like, sorry, I'm athletic, so where my skill is lacking, I can make up with athleticism. The same in tennis, like where a lot of my skills were lacking, I could make up for it with athleticism, and I could play at the net. So like,
yeah,
if I can bring the game to the net, I'm about to eat.
Yeah.
And even like not like I was fast, so like if you try to boop,
yeah.
So it was. Did you ever play at the country club? Did you ever go to their camp over the summer?
No.
All right, so I went to that camp.
No.
Because I guess my mom thought I was like seriously like trying to like be serious about tennis. So she was like, "Well, here is the better place to learn how to play tennis and play tennis in the area." For one, I was so pissed off because I had to play against the guy who ran the camp's daughter my first day. I think I was going to the 8th grade. She was like 6 or 7. And like she was good. She'd been playing her whole life.
Yeah. They don't play about that.
But I beat the shit out of her.
Ooh.
because I'm just older. I'm a grown, not a grown man. I was a teenager. Like I can run faster, make plays that you can't play. Now her tennis skills were way better than mine, but like, I just felt so like insulted. I'm like, only nigga at this camp, and this is how you started me off playing against. At least play me against somebody my age, and like like being from here, like all the tennis players know each other, whether it's by name or by face. Like you know each other. So like when you get there, you seeing everybody like in your age group that you played against in middle school. You're like, oh hey, what's up? Oh, you know them? Yeah, we play together. Mm-hmm. So I don't know where the hell I was going with that, but
had to play at the country club.
Goddamn white people.
Period, poo.
What'd I tell you about talking city girls around me?
I don't give a fuck what you said. I'm at my own house. Did you?
That was so childish.
And this is where the podcast ends because he's getting kicked out of the house now.
You're not kicking me out.
Whatever.
Although I have somewhere to be in 2 minutes. I'm going to be late because I'm always late for everything. When's the last time you danced?
Actually, I still do choreography. So I just choreographed a Quince. The birthday party was on...
What's the Quince?
Huh?
What's the Quince?
What is a Quince? A Quince is equivalent to American Sweet 16 in the Hispanic culture. So it's basically a Sweet 15 quinceañera in the Hispanic culture. And they do different dances. So I usually choreograph the waltz and the baile sorpresa. And so I did those 2 dances this time. So we practiced for about 3 months. So I literally was driving 2 hours twice a week to come home on Friday. And then going back to Athens. But anyways... so yeah, choreographed the Quince, and the Quince was on the 28th of December. So yeah.
What are those dances you choreographed again?
The waltz and the baile sorpresa, so which is surprise dance in Spanish.
That makes sense. Now that I'm using context, excluding the fact that I can speak a decent, respectable amount of Spanish. The baile sorpresa.
Somebody's upset, but okay.
No, I'm not upset at all. I just wanted to do that. But like, when's like the last time you actually like performed dance?
Oh, perform, Lord.
Lord.
I mean, I do videos for Rooted, if that counts. They're more like exercise, dance. I've done something since I graduated.
You just don't. When you gonna do the when you gonna do the Rooted dance shit?
I do the Rooted dance shit. I do fitness videos. Well, I've deleted them, but I do. It's some on there. I do. Oh shit! I used to dance with this group called the Bridget Bailey Dance Company, and I was in like 3 or 4 music videos. We shot our own music videos. I love them. Shout out to BBDC, but I had to quit because
Say shout out to BBC.
BBDC, Bridget Bailey Dance Company, but I had to quit because
I thought you shouting out the BBCs out there.
No. Like I said, shout out to them, but I had to quit and go to school. Anyways, but yeah, so I dance with them. I've been in a couple music videos, and then I do yoga.
You was in a music video? Who music video you was in?
I mean, they were like,
I know, I'm fucking with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm proud of them. I don't care. I'm proud of them shit. And they doing my thug things. Like, and I got to dance with my little sister. One of the girls in the group actually couldn't do the performance, so I got Nikki to do it. So me and Nikki got to do a music video together.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Man, have you ever thought about like coming up with like some dance fitness, like dance fitness?
I mean, that's what I do on Rooted.
I'm saying like exercise routines, and then you got the meals, and then people really just in there rooted.
I mean, yeah, that's what I do on Rooted. But it's just a lot of shit going on. You know, you gotta take shit one thing at a time. So like I said, Rooted was on hold for like from August to like December because of school. Going back to get my master's in nonprofit management and leadership at the University of Georgia.
Go Dogs, sick 'em.
Yeah, all that. But I had to put it on hold because I was going back to school. So you just you gotta take the amount of things that that's what I'm learning in not the new year, but that's what I've learned to take into the new year. You can't do fucking everything. Like, you can't.
No, you can't.
So just take what you can, and then everything else just say, not right now. Not right now. But there will be a time. So I graduate. I got done quick as fuck. I graduate. I walk in May. If you can come, you need to come. But I'll walk in May, but I won't be done until the summer.
May what?
8th, I think. I'm not completely sure.
I gotta come back for class reunion at the end of May, so.
The fuck? Fuck them. You know, I don't even have time. I ain't gonna argue about you because you didn't. Your mama came to my other one, but you didn't come. But I couldn't come. I'm gonna let that slide. You go live your best life and go. And you see how many of the motherfuckers at that motherfucking class reunion will be at your funeral. But I'm gonna mind my business anyways. But yeah, so I thought about it.
I'm the person who misses all significant events.
He's still talking. I don't give a fuck at this point.
I'm not gonna stand for this disrespect.
I don't care.
But this has been good. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else we need to know about Emmy, Rooted in the Loop? Dance.
Emmy, Rooted in the Loop. I don't know when this is coming out, but I do have a challenge coming up on the 20th, which is MLK Day. I do have a challenge coming up where I will be providing videos of me making meals, and then people can join the challenge and you can get the recipes and like the written recipes and the grocery list for $5. The videos will be up. There won't be measurements in the videos, but the videos will be up for you to, look at what I'm making. And then if you want like the hard copy of like I said, the recipes and the grocery list, those are for purchase. And my website's coming up as well. Kennedy, shout out to Kennedy Robinson. Y'all find her on Instagram. I don't know what her Instagram is, but she does websites and logos. Sis is bomb. So Kennedy's working on my website as we speak.
That's dope. It's great that you're keeping it in the family, in the sense that like you have a nice support system, and you can reach out to people who you have established relationships with who are passionate about helping you, even if they're not passionate about what you're passionate about. Right. That makes sense. Cause I'll tell you one of the struggles that I've dealt with in this whole podcasting creative stuff. Like a lot of people in my family aren't supportive, and it's not because they don't support me. It's they're conservative, and I have a foul-mouthed podcast, and they're not going to listen to it. And they're not podcast listening people as it is anyways. So, like, I was actually, when I was in the shower, I was just really thinking about it. Because I'm about to plug my boy Josh Fowler, Products of Proverbs, his new podcast. He sent me his pilot episode yesterday, and I gave it a listen this morning, and it's he and his dad just having, like,
that's dope.
Like, dope 20 to 30-minute conversations. Some of it's going to be about, life growing up and his sermons. His dad's a pastor. So, like, Sundays after church, they all have family dinner. And then after the family dinner, it's when they're going to start recording the podcast. And they're just going to, he's going to, ask his dad any questions that he may have had from the sermon. And kind of allows his dad to, have a me and you conversation about what he preached about. And just that's such a dope concept that's so easy
it is.
to sell to people, and people are like, oh yeah, I want to listen to that. And I was like, damn, man.
And even just having his dad to be a part of that, like you said, my family is super supportive, and my mom will always try my food and stuff, but they're not vegan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She helps. They do, both of them help with the events when I need them to, or whatever the case may be. But that's just really cool.
It is. Because I'm like, how do I create something that is true to who I am, that can also garner the support of certain people that I care about? Like, my mom has never heard a podcast I put out. And you've listened to some, so you understand why I would not say, hey, Mom, click this link.
I was dying. When I was in Miami, I was driving back. It's a fucking 12-hour drive, and I was like, let me listen to this nigga shit. And bro, I was in there fucking rolling. I was rolling. Shit was hilarious. Fun.
Hey, yo, Nick.
Nicky!
Come here.
Oh. That's what we do in my house. We yell. I live, like I said, my family owns acreage, so we've always stand at the dump Auntie, you got some sugar? Yeah. And then we just yell back and forth. That's what we do. It's cool.
Country ass niggas.
That's fine. I'll be country. I'm country and cute, motherfucker.
Can't relate. Not country.
Or cute.
You don't even mean that.
Go open. It's time, Ma. It's time, Ma.
It's time, Miss Val.
What?
Anyway, so I'm just wrapping up this podcast with Emmy. Her sister Nikki just walked in here and Todd on his way up. So it's been great. Thanks for coming on, Emmy. Love you. Much success in the future.
Thanks, Shorty.